It has nothing to do with the fact that John Kavanaugh is Lucy's head coach. I will say that. Okay. My
Okay.
my favorite head coach is Trevor
Here we
Whitman.
go.
John Kavanaugh, he's one of the greatest minds in the business. But that is not why I'm taking such a hard stance on this.
Unfortunately, he's got one successful fighter. But
I can think of plenty off of and I can do that off of the podcast. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Dirty and
DZAN, what is going on, people? Today is Friday, April 21st. What is going on, everybody? We are going to get right into it. If you love the content you see on this channel, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and if you're not, thank you for watching all the way through on a weekly basis. For those that do, there's timestamps down below if you like to kind of move around a bit. But Dirty D, let's get into it. I think we got to talk a little hockey playoffs because we saw
I
some
would
gruesome
not recommend skipping this portion.
Oh,
if you're on the timestamp, I would not recommend skipping this portion.
Hit it.
My God. First of all, what a start to the playoffs. As predicted, well, I predicted that Toronto Maple Leafs would be a first round bounce, and well, they helped us out with a nice, beautiful, gut-wrenching loss to those poor Maple Leafs fans.
You say that with a smile. When you say gut-wrenching, it's weird.
So weird. It's almost coming across disingenuous.
Right.
So weird.
So not you.
So not me. But let's just get right to it, man. Last night, it was Winnipeg Jets in Las Vegas playing the Golden Knights. And Brandon, I'm sorry, Morgan Barron, who plays for the Winnipeg Jets, was running net front presence, and he's smacking at the puck along with about 3 or 4 other players. And the goalie for for Las Vegas, he got his skate up and caught the guy in the face. So this is what hockey players do. Okay.
Gross.
This is how we roll. We got 75 stitches.
Ugh.
The man missed 3 shifts.
That's it. He was back.
75 stitches. He missed 3 shifts. And if you don't understand what a shift is when you go on the ice, and usually a shift for forwards lasts about a minute and 10 to 20 seconds. He missed 3. 75 stitches.
And when you look at it,
I'm sure DZAN's got some graphic up right now.
Yeah. It's right there. It's gross.
It's pretty bad, but what a dude. And they ended up winning that game.
Yeah.
In Vegas. So, and then Tampa won in Toronto. I'll repeat that again.
We just talked about that. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, repeat it. Yeah, that's fine.
And by the way, if there are any hockey people out there at all that know who Steve Dangle is, feel free to send this to him.
Send it out. Right. Send it to the internet. That skate, it was so close to the eyeball. It was horrifying. And it went above the visor, hit there, and then it got stuck. Wow. Ow. And he just got up and just casually didn't say anything. He's like, I got to go to the locker room real quick. It's just a little blood. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, there was a pool of blood on the ice when he's skating away, and it's just leaking all the way up. He gets
even the other team player was like, dude, hey, are you all right? Get up.
It was a gnarly one, man.
That was bad.
You got to think 75 stitches. That had to have been
God, dude. Deep. I'd be out for be like, all right, you guys got the playoffs. Let me know if we get the ring. Or they don't get a ring. It's a trophy. Yeah. Let me know if we get the
they get a ring too. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I stand corrected. All right, guys, we just had UFC Kansas City wrap up. Great fight card. Dirty D asked me for my wisdom And he's like, listen, DZAN, I'm struggling. I'm struggling, my man. I am trying to come up with picks. You're the only person I can think of on this world, in
I
this
need to get
planet.
my phone and show
And I
people
was
that
like,
how full of
Dirty,
shit this dude
no,
is.
Dirty,
But
please
okay, it's all
let
right.
me help you. These are my picks. I didn't lead him astray. He only parlayed $1.50, but he could have made so much more off of the picks I made. No, but really, I did pretty horrible to him. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. I'm glad it was only $1.50,
it's
Dirty. You
it's all
shouldn't have
good
listened to
because
me.
I did a $2.50 bet, a $2.50 bet on my own, and had about the same result. So
Oh no.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I gave he got like five of my picks of four of my picks that I gave him, and three of them were wrong. I will say I did go 6 for 11, so the majority
UFC is hard, man.
it's so difficult.
It's so hard.
It's so difficult. But man, we got to get into the. We have to say this again, and I hate to be saying this every week, but the judging, and I know we don't go to Kansas City, you know what I mean, but there's horrible judges, and this time it was Kansas City judges. Two judges, and this is the very first fight of the night. Jocelyn Edwards versus Lucy
I did not see that one.
Moldova. It was a robbery if you've ever seen one. It was incredible. The Edwards, we will say she had a great round 3. That is it. That is it. Two judges gave the fight to Edwards for a decision. That was their first time that those two judges, that was their first time submitting a decision for the UFC, one of which had just been on the regional scene up until that night.
Oh, wow.
Why are we not putting in more qualified people when they are doing these judging?
Former fighters, refs.
It is just as important as a referee in that fight. The referee has to deal with the fighter's safety. You're dealing with their careers out here. You're making decisions that is impacting their rankings, that is impacting who they fight next and their position in that division. You are messing with the food that they're putting on the table, because now the woman that should have won that fight received half her money. And the complete disrespect from Edwards, flipping them off after the fight and kind of getting into a scuffle. Disgusting to see. And man, it has nothing to do with the fact that John Kavanaugh is Lucy's head coach. I will say that. Okay.
Okay.
My favorite head coach is Trevor
Here we
Whitman.
go.
My favorite head coach is Trevor Whitman. I just want to say that I love John Kavanaugh. He's one of the greatest minds in the business. But that is not why I'm taking such a hard stance on this.
Unfortunately, he's got one successful fighter. So
I can think of plenty off of and I can do that off of the podcast. We'll talk about it later.
If you guys don't know, John Kavanaugh is the coach for Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So. Okay. Lando Venata, man, I thought he was gonna pull it out. I was wrong. Poor Lando.
And there was a time when that dude was a
world
motherfucker.
World beater, man. World beater. And yeah, that spark went quick too in Orlando. Jillian proving veteran spirit, taking the O away from Rodriguez. Really great fight. We saw a double retirement. Zach Cummings, what a great performance. Got the KO against Ed Herman, and then they both laid down the gloves and retired together. Such an emotional moment. Two great fighters, kind of laying it all out there. Great fight, and it's nice to see. It's awesome to see, you know what I mean, when one gets to bask in their career, but then when they're both doing it at the same time, it means something different for both of them, and it was cool to see them.
It was very, very cool.
Yeah. We had Brandon Royval versus Matthias Nicolau, and man, everybody was doubting my man Brandon. That was one of the ones that I picked for sure. I was like, no, Brandon's got this. I don't know why he wasn't under in this. I don't know why he was in the prelims. He was furious for being on the prelims. And then Dana's like, yeah, we messed up. We should have, there's sometimes we mess up. That was one of them. He should have opened the night on the main card for sure. And that was our mistake. He should not have been on the prelims.
But Dana always makes that kind of stuff right. So I'm sure he's going to get
behind the scenes. He's going to be taken care of, and be sure that his next fight is going to be more respected, because this man is a top 5 fighter. He's fought nothing but top 10 since he's been in the UFC. Like he said,
gangster, man.
Come on, man. Bill Algeo. Bill Algeo also proving a lot of folks wrong,
Big time.
taking down TJ, getting that submission victory. All respect to Bill Algeo, and just what a great guy, dude. What a great guy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
So
it.
easy to root for him. Yeah.
Oh, what? Hey, Dana White was super pissed. What'd you think about Clay Guida faking retirement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Took the gloves off, get a little mic
Yeah.
time.
You know, that fight itself, though, I was a little disappointed with
Me
Clay.
too. Me too. He felt slow. Didn't seem like Clay.
Both parlays, the one that you
Yeah.
did and the one I did, I had Clay Guida on both of them, so it blew them up, both of them. So
yeah, I had Rafa Garcia in this fight, but Clay Guida usually brings it, man. He didn't bring it. He didn't bring it.
He looks slow.
Yeah.
Listen, if you guys don't know who Clay Guida is, he looks like a Neanderthal. All right.
Yeah. Just look up Clay Guida versus Diego Sanchez and
look up Clay Guida and Encino, man. Come on now, right?
Yeah, no, that's good.
Who am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
He used to be a Tasmanian devil. Like he would literally spin. I mean,
yeah, wild hair,
endless energy. He looked like he was gassed after the first round.
Yeah, it was weird, very weird. I'm wondering if there was something going on. You know what I mean?
It's possible. Listen, we've seen this so many times. Guys on antibiotics or something, or from a staph infection or whatever, and that's what it looked like.
Yeah,
he was a shell of his former self.
We had another great showing from another veteran though, Edson Barbosa, proving everybody wrong, including myself, against Billy Quarantino. Great fight. I thought Billy was going to dominate more. I thought it was going to be more of a smothering on the ground than the back and forth standing war that we got.
I'm pretty sure that was a fight of the night too, right?
Yeah, fantastic fight.
Yeah.
But Edson Barbosa, all respect to Edson Barbosa for pulling that out. Really, really great fight. And then of course, our man Max Holloway, the best is blessed, baby. And he's best for the reason. Who besides Volk? Like, who is it? It seems like Volk is this guy's kryptonite. You know what I mean? But he's beating everybody else. Who else can you give him? Who else?
There was another fighter like that. I can't remember who it was. Beat everybody. There's somebody couldn't beat. Oh yeah, that's right. Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier.
No, okay. It's really funny. Okay, it's really funny you said that because I put that video on TikTok and one of my favorite comments was like, I thought he was going to say somebody else because Conor beat Dustin in the first fight. How can you be a kryptonite if you've gotten beaten in the first? No, I totally stand against that statement. It was 7.5 to the date. All right, look.
Close enough.
Besides the horrible judging, we had some great fights, amazing card for Kansas City. Let's not go back for a while.
Yeah. The back to the Holloway fight real quick though.
Yeah.
What's his name? The dude he fought.
Arnold Allen. Yes.
Arnold.
Yes.
That dude's a problem. That dude's going to be a problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he was doing the same thing. He's beating everybody. He beat everybody up until this point, and he got stopped at Max. It's not the worst thing in the world to lose to Max Holloway. There's no. This isn't going to hurt him at all.
Yeah, I think he gained a lot of respect.
Just like Khamzat and Burns. Everybody's high on Burns now, and Burns is doing his thing, and he's hungry. Burns has caught a second win. He wants that belt again, and you got to respect the folks that are willing to put themselves out there and put themselves in these uncomfortable, crazy positions that could risk them in this business. And you know what I mean? They get the fanfare. That's what I love. You know what I don't love?
And never estimate the heart of a champion either, though.
You know what I don't love? My man Benil Dariush not catching a damn break. Yeah. What is going on? We got news that Charles Oliveira versus Benil Dariush is off. For those that don't know, this was the co-main event next month, May 6th for UFC 288. It is off. Oliveira with an undisclosed injury.
The strangest story to tell.
I hate it.
Beneil Dariush, guys, DZAN and I are both massive fans of Beneil Dariush. We predicted a year ago or so that he would be champion by now.
Yep.
Because it was skidded for him. It was just
exactly
laid out there for him.
Meant to be, man.
And it's just one thing after another.
Stopping him.
Dude just cannot catch a break, man.
He told him, you know what? Well, okay, well then he's out. Let me get the title shot. Well, no, there's some people ahead of you, Dustin Poirier. As soon as he heard Poirier, he wanted to flip a table. He said, "This is insane. Look at all the work that I've been doing up into this point."
And they said, 100%
you know
right.
What? We'll push it until June 10th. And he said, "I will do that, but if he pulls out again, I want the title shot and a pay bump." They agreed to both, according to Beneil. So if listen, when the fight was going to be happening, when Charles Oliveira was champion and we were hungry for Beneil to fight him, this is the fight we wanted when Charles was champion. I'm not worried for this fight. I think Beneil has exactly what it takes to beat Charles Oliveira. This isn't a problem. The problem is that they keep throwing obstacles in his way to that title. Give the man the shot. Give the man the shot. I want this fight to happen, but if it doesn't happen, he deserves Islam in October for Abu Dhabi. That's what I want to see. I'm pissed.
100%.
I'm mad.
Boy, don't get DZAN mad.
Don't get me mad.
I'm telling you, Dana, you better listen.
Oh, Dana. Oh, boy. You don't want to see me.
He lost his words over it.
Yeah, I couldn't even think. Of course, you know, we're going to be going over UFC 288 here in a couple weeks. That fight card is still a little bit away. Curtis Blades versus Pavlovich, I thought was canceled. It looks like it's back on. I don't know. I heard a couple days ago it's canceled. I'm looking. It looks like it's back on. So as far as I know, that's the fight next week. So
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we got that coming up tomorrow for you guys. Brad Tavares versus Bruno Silva. That's also going to be a good fight. And then of course, Jared Flash Gordon versus Bobby Green. That is going to be an amazing fight. So we got a really good fight card coming up. Now into music, and a couple of interesting singles. One of which I really want to talk about, Joyner and Future, Blackout. This is his second single. It looks like his next album is going to be called Not Now, I'm Busy. Whenever he released The Devil's Work 2, it said / Not Now, I'm Busy. On this music video, it said Blackout / Not Now, I'm Busy. So I'm assuming that's the project name. That's what we're going with. Very different. All respect to Joyner Lucas. I love Joyner Lucas. He's one of my favorites. And you know what? Joyner can do whatever the hell he wants because he's an independent artist. This for me is it's not my bag. It's not me, but who cares? It's for a lot of other people. That's what's important. It's a good song in and of itself. Will I be playing it again? Probably not. You know, it's just not me. It's a little too mainstream. I think he dumbed it a little bit too down, but there's a lot of hip hop fans that listen to that. There's a lot of the younger kids. That's their jam. So cool. Let them...
that dope.
You got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. We're on the same. Yeah, okay. We're on the same. Listen, it wasn't my thing. Dirty, I think that you would feel the same. I think that you'd respect it. It's a good song, but not something that I think that you'd be adding really necessarily to the playlist. But Joyner, it's Joyner. I did go back and I listened to Tech 9 3D. I love Tech 9's rollout. He's doing some interesting things. We saw the great music video from Tell Everyone. Dirty Knows. We saw a really interesting live music video. Yeah, that's right. From Things I Like.
Yeah.
Very interesting live music video. I liked it a lot. This time he did something very similar in this music video, 3D. He brought 17 or 19, I think, fans, just random Tech 9 fans, to view the premiere of this music video, not knowing that Tech 9 was going to be there. They were actually
we didn't get the invite.
We did not. No, I checked my spam, wasn't in there. So I called Tech personally. I got an operator, which was weird.
Oh, fuck tech.
Yeah, changed the number on me. So we'll figure that out later. Yeah, so he invited some fans out, and I guess that all the fans were
DZAN, when it goes straight to voicemail, it just means you're blocked.
Oh, see, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. They were told Tech Nine's not going to be here, but you guys, we want to invite you guys out to watch the premiere of the music video. You're randomly selected. Congratulations. They all came out to view the music video. And then of course the screen dropped and there was Tech Nine in person to greet all of them in the music video. And the whole point
Did you
was
imagine that?
I was amazing. And of course, knowing Tech Nine, he makes such a simple idea into such a great project because 3D, what do you think? 3 dimensions. He had his fans come out and put on 3D glasses. They were watching a music video on screen that was 3D. And then he comes out of the screen like 3D. It all makes sense. And that's just what Tech Nine does. He's great at it. There's no one better that makes, silly things like that a really great concept and an awesome song to listen to. So again, I think that this album, he has nothing left to prove. He's done it all. Oh. And I think he's just having fun, and you can tell that he's just having fun, and it's awesome. I like it. All the real Tech Nine fans, tell me what you think in the comments. I want to know what you guys think of this rollout because it's different. It's different. It's not as dark. Even during special effects rollout when he had Hood Go Crazy, there was those poppy songs, but it still had that aura of darkness around it, and it's very different this time. I like it. I like this change. But I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments below. Dirty D, I think that wraps us up this week. Do you have anything left for our beautiful people?
No, I got to go change the fucking car battery.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dirty D is. See, this is why he's been extra cranky this episode, and he's been like super mean to me. He's usually
always cranky.
He's really
and I'm
nice.
Always mean to you.
No. Usually he's like super like, hey, how are you doing today? You know what I mean? And
I've never asked you how you're doing.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for making it this far. If you did, all respect to you. And if you are brand new and made it all this way, why not hit the subscribe button?
You made it all this way.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Thank you so much.
Lord.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.